What's up, Picaponians? I am Convoy, and welcome back to Hangar 88. Today I'm unboxing the Master Grade Deathscythe Hell from Endless Waltz Gundam Wing. And starting off, getting a good look at this front box here, we've got this very nice front cover art of a quite obviously a little touched up version of this completed kit. Very nice that we get all these swarms of bats flying all around here with that nice moon in the background. Up top, gonna get some couple of pictures and stuff regarding the we're gonna get a shot here of the Deathscythe on an action base number 1, and showing that it does come with a special connector for that. Sadly, again, the action base is not included with that, so you will have to pick that up separately. Over here we got a bit of a comparison with the Deathscythe version Katoki, which is different from the Deathscythe Hell version Katoki. Basically, before they did the master grades of the rest of the Gundams that actually showed up in the Endless Waltz OVA, they released some downgraded versions that were kind of downgraded as kind of Katoki Hajime's versions of what the first versions of each Gundam would have been, and so that's what this guy is here, the Deathscythe Endless Waltz with the Deathscythe Hell, which this came out first, and then we got the Master Grade kit of this one. Got some stuff about the Endless Waltz story right over here with a couple screen caps of Duo and the Deathscythe. A little bit more information on, you know, the other Gundams that'll be hopefully coming out very soon. We have already had a Wing Zero for quite some time, and at this time we have gotten a P Bandai exclusive of the Nataku. Hopefully sometime soon we'll also be getting OVA versions of the Heavy Arms and the Sandrock, and then we've got a group photo with all of the quote-unquote downgraded versions of those Gundams that have already been released in Master Grade form. And here we've got a price. That price tag is off of the booth that I bought this from at A-Kon Anime Convention down here in Texas. And then we do have right over here the UPC or JUPC, whatever you call it, with some numbers here, and the original retail price, which is 4,500 Japanese yen. On the side here, we do get an abbreviated look at the main cover art, along with the bluefin warning sticker. If you purchased your kit in the United States, it comes with that little sticker that has all the appropriate warning labels and stuff in English, so that people can't claim whenever their child chokes on a piece that, you know, oh, the warning labels were in Japanese, so I couldn't read it, as if that really matters. I guess apparently it does, because somebody got the crap suit out of them for it. And down on the bottom side, we get a lot more pictures of a completed and painted Deathscythe Hell with all the stickers and decals applied. Very nice looking there with the wings spread and the beam scythe deployed, with a little back view there. It's very nice to see that that the back of the wings / cloak are going to be a lot more. It's going to be a lot more smoother between the different sections versus previous kits of this Gundam that everything was kind of rounded and curved, so at parts where they connected, there was this little indentation on here. Again, excuse me, again, it's going to be nice to see that stuff going a lot more smoothly on this Master Grade kit. Speaking of which, there is a little bit of detail here, a little extra detail, kind of talking about the wing gimmick, about how everything kind of separates and then closes over in front of the Deathscythe. Got some stuff about the hands and how they're going to interact with the beam scythe, and again some more typical Master Grade information showing off the knee articulation, all the stuff that's going to be moving and sliding in and out of place. A little picture of the Duo figurine that'll be in scale that's going to come with this. Shot inside the cockpit with Duo sitting in there. Picture of the beam scythe, and some little pictures showing off the marking stickers that come with this guy. And now to finally crack this box open to take a look at what's inside. Right off the bat, we're greeted with the A runner and the marking stickers and decals, as well as the foil stickers. Underneath that, got a runner for the wings, some runners for the scythe and the beam effect parts, some inner frame and more black, a lot of the gray stuff and some black stuff underneath, and it looks like a couple of maybe duplicates, maybe somewhere in there. A couple bags of a lot of gray runners. And a little bit more color variety here, some red and white, some of the armor gray, and some of the very light gray that's going to be going on there, and some black pieces here, along with a very not quite normal Master Grade, not quite full-on version Katoki looking instruction booklet at the bottom. And for a closer look at our runners, we're starting off with the A. We've got a lot of black on here, along with some yellow and some clear plastic here. Most of this black looks like it's going to be going towards the kilt armor. A couple undiscernible things here. I'm sure, obviously, we'll eventually be seeing what that goes to. I've got the front and back half of the helmet here. Obviously, the yellow is going to be for the V-fin, and looks like that's going to be for the Vulcans on the head. With the clear pieces, this is, this one right here is going to be for the eyes and all the Mohawk color pieces and stuff. This one, I'm not too complaining too much that it comes in clear plastic, because the eyes and the Mohawk lenses are supposed to be different colors, so I'm not complaining too much that they come in just plain clear plastic. That way you can color them what they're supposed to be appropriately. And then this little clear piece right here, I believe that's going on the cod piece on the kilt armor. Interestingly, the B runner, for the most part, looks like it's just going to be the beam scythe. See a lot of pieces here. That piece, not quite sure. Maybe that's for part of the head. Oh, nope, that is a chair where Duo is going to be sitting inside the chest. And we can see we've got, the long handle for the scythe here, and then these little guys right here. Those look like I'm going to guess that those are going to be going on the sides of the knees. But apart from that, everything else looks like it's going to be going on the scythe. Got a pair of C runners here, C1 and C2. C2 replicating this, or duplicating this top half of the C1 runner. With a lot of armor parts, it looks like, for mostly for the legs. Got a little bit for the arms right up here. And then the bottom half of the C1 looks like that's mainly going to be, well, we got some pieces for the thigh right here. So that's going to be on there, and then we've got the waist sections and some bits. This little bit that's going to be on the top, right around the collar area. We've got the back of the hands here, as well as we've got the standing and pilot figurines of Duo Maxwell. Got a single D plate here with a lot of black here. Looks a bit of a slightly lighter shade of black from a lot of the rest of it to give it a little bit of color separation there. But this is mostly, it looks like, going to be for the upper torso and the shoulder pads. A little bit going on the kilt armor, it looks like, as well. Also, I'm guessing these guys right here are going to be for the forearms. The E-Runner being the just the beam effect parts for the beam scythe. A little odd that that the beam effect parts are labeled so early in the alphabet with this kit, but well, we do have that. We've got a pair of identical F plates that'll be forming the black parts around the feet, the black soles, I guess you can say, of the feet there with the little points and stuff. A much deeper black than the D runner that's going to be going on. Mostly stuff for the upper torso. We've got a very small G2 runner. I'm not sure exactly where the G1 runner would be, other than to guess that it's in the regular Deathscythe version Endless Waltz, which I unfortunately have not assembled at this point, but this is going to be some fairly light gray plastic that's going to be having some bits, a little bit of extra details for the kilt. These little guys going inside the front of the shoulders here, as well as the Gundam face mask right here. The G1 runner, which I'm about to mention in the G2 runner, but I only realized after the fact when whenever I pulled all of my runners out of the bags that I left it out. But yeah, the G1 runner, which is going to be all the red bits right here. We've got the little chin piece right here, the little red vents that are going to be going on the side on the cheek guards on the helmet, these little red vents that are going to be going inside the chest, and these guys are going to form the little red claws that are going to flip out of the tips of the front of the wings. And here we've got the H runner that's going to be a lot of the inner frame here, a lot of the gray inner frame plastic. We can see we've got some of the inner flaps for the kilt armor, some stuff right here. I'm going to guess that these right here are going to go into the wings. Some other stuff right here. These look like they may be parts for the hip joints. We can see this quite obviously is going to be for the chest right here. Some bits for the groin block on the kilt section. Probably the back of the head. Yeah, I see the socket in there. That's going to be the for the head there. We've got the inner frame for the calves here, and also the underside of the big arm guards that are going to be plugging on there. The eye runner having some more of the dark gray pieces. Again, it looks like a lot of stuff that's going to be used for the wings and the backpack. That's probably going to be most of what this guy is. Maybe some bits for the shoulders. Maybe these guys are going to be used for the shoulders here. This guy, I'm going to pretty confidently guess that that's going to be for the place where the backpack is going to plug it into the back. Next, we've got a white J runner, which looks like it's going to be mostly just the white pointed bits of that are going to be the very few white bits that are going to be in this kit. These guys looking like they're going to be for the shoulders. Looks like they're going to sandwich together with these guys coming on top of them. And then these little white edges right here for the arm guards, as well as some bits for the knee spikes. The K runner with a lot more of that deeper black is going to be for the base and the first couple sections for the wings here. We've got the two main base clamshell parts right here with the clamshells for the first couple sections of the wings, as well as these little guys right here, which I'm gonna say are probably gonna be the little inside parts of the joint that's gonna let those wings close in around the Deathscythe. Got this mamma jamma right here, the L runner. on one side labeled L1 and L2 on the other side. I'm guessing originally they were thinking they were going to have to break this up, but they wound up just giving us a bigger box so that we could fit it all in. But this is going to be the two big sections, the clamshells for the two big sections on the wings that are going to wind up being on the front there. A very interesting thing with this kit is that we have what are known as the X runners. This is XA right here. It's got a lot of pieces. I'm guessing that before doing this kit, I've seen and read a lot where the Gundams from the Master Grade Gundams from Wing that have been recently made share a lot of the same inner frame parts. So I'm guessing that's what these X runners are. Here we've got looks like some bits for the arms here. That's probably for the leg. We've got the special Master Grade clip that's going to be used to attach this to an Action Base 1. The part where the kilt flaps are going to attach onto the waist section looks like it would have been used for the Wing Gundam with the little jewel coming in right there. But yeah, we do have that. Those are probably for the chest parts, and then these for the center block on the kilt armor, and also, of course, we've got these pieces right here forming the hands. We've got an identical pair of XB runners. Again, just for more of the inner frame here that's going to be used for this. It's going to be used for a lot of the other Gundams in the Wing series that are going to be brought into Master Grade form. This looks like the shins right here with the thighs right here. Not sure what these big blocks are going to be or what this is going to be. I don't know, maybe for the ankle guards or something, I don't know. The knee joints right here and a couple of bits for the elbow joint, shoulder joint right there, and hip joint right here, as well as the thumb that's going to be used on the hands. And finally, we've got this polycap runner that is probably, again, like the 3X runners, going to be standardized within the Wing Endless Waltz kits at least. Possibly even with with the original Wing, and if we get any more anime versions of the Wing Gundams, of the Gundams from the Wing series in Master Grade form, probably going to use a lot of these as well. And then inside that little baggie, we've got our stickers, our foil stickers, marking stickers, and marking decals inside there. Again, as this is technically a version Katoki kit, we are going to get a lot of marking stickers and dry transfer decals here. We've got the little eyes for the black mask on the foil sticker sheet here. Some bits, I'm guessing, for the helmet lenses on the Mohawk. And then this piece right here, which is going to be for that front cod piece on the kilt section. And that's going to do it for this unboxing video, guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, beat that like button like it owes you money. Kick the annotation for more videos that I've done, and smack that subscribe button to stay tuned for more videos coming up. Thanks again, you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Master Grade